All right, from Jeff in Illinois. My 401k is a 2020 Retirement American Fund. I'm 64. My wife is 62 and needs to work through 66 and 11 months until she's 65 to get Medicare. Let's see. I was thinking about putting $150,000 in a SPIA, a 20-year fund for secure income. Keeping $65,000 in the 2020 fund for emergency. No other real savings, and the bank can still have a mortgage. Basically, should I do that? His advisor at Cetera says leave it all in the American 2020 fund. He worries about a market collapse and then losing the $880 extra dollars a month that the 20-year SPIA would pay. All right, so the first thing, we want to make sure this SPIA is for life, my friends. You got to have a joint life survivor annuity with a 20-year period certain, Jeff. So no matter what, man, yes, if you're going that route, you definitely got to have joint and life survivor. That means it covers you, it covers your wife. As long as one of y'all are breathing, that will pay out, and then it'll pay for 20 years, whichever is longer. So if you die tomorrow, she dies 5 years from now, it'll still pay your heirs for the rest of 15 years. If you live for 1,000,000 years, it'll pay you for 1,000,000 years. So make sure you're going that route. This is a tough one. $250,000 to take $150,000 and to leave $65,000 in a mutual fund. That's a tough one. We would not be able to recommend that when I was at USAA, because we can't have over 50% of your net worth tied up into a SPIA, a single premium income annuity. They would not let that do that for compliance reason. I guess I'd want to see, and you don't need to answer this. But this is what you need to answer for yourself. How much you owe on that mortgage? Because if that's going to be the bulk of your income, your expenditures when you retire, as most retirees is their housing. If you could knock that puppy down, you either through 5% distributions on the American funds, or just taking a portion of that and put it to a SPIA. That might be the way to go. I don't. There's no good answer here, especially without knowing what the cost of your mortgage is, how much that is relative to your overall cash flow. That's a tough one to answer, man. I don't have a good answer for that. I think you're on to something when you're saying you'll leave a significant portion, in this case $65,000 in American funds. Maybe split the difference. So it looks like you get about $230 or so in your 401k. Maybe say $115 in the SPIA and then $115 in the American funds. You're splitting the difference between the two. That might not be a bad idea, but a 2020 fund it's not going to have heavy stocks. So market crash in that regard. 2008 would have show you kind of what you could expect. Worst case scenario. It's hard to see that killing you, but that's a tough one, man. I don't envy you. I would look to see what your mortgage is. All right, hope this helps.